You asked me about pads, atmosphere and ambiences in Serum, and in this video I want you not only to teach how to make them, I also want you to understand them so that you can create your own pads, atmospheres and whatever in Serum. And I promise you, if you watch this video till the end, you will not only be able to create this pad, you will also understand how to make pads in general so that you can apply this and you can create your own creations and you're not limited to following tutorials. So you will be able to really know what's going on. All I prepared here is like a init preset Serum, a Pro Q with a low cut, that's all, and a long note in A sharp. Yeah, cool. Tutorial finished. So basically there's three ingredients which make this kind of like pad atmospherish vibe, and I will just call it like atmosphere from now. For me the difference is like a pad is more tonal and atmosphere is maybe a bit more spooky, weird FX type, but who cares in the end? A pad is like really coming soft into the scene. So we will just give it like a little bit of time here with the attack. So basically with this envelope 1, we are adjusting the volume. So it will take a while until we hit the maximum of our volume. And you can go anything maybe from 500 to 4 seconds or something. We will just need what fits later to the sound. So we do this and then we give it some hold. In that case, because the sustain is 0, this is the same as hold. So I'll adjust this, maybe like this, and then we will give it also like a huge release. So basically what we want to do is we don't want to have like a rapid sound, we want to have like a smooth sound which goes smoothly in and smoothly out. Because you want to have it more in the background and like appearing like slowly and not like sudden and out of nowhere. And that's actually the most important ingredient to it. With that alone, you're kind of like having half the knowledge to create pads. Then the next thing is about our sound source. So usually the things in the digital and in the spectral are really nice. So we will take wave terminal. Does this look like something? Yeah. So what we can do is we can scan through that and look how it sounds first. So that's more like a harsher siney tone. Let's go 2 octaves down. Yeah, so that could be cool to develop. The thing is, notice the following. So you see, the more we go up in the wavetable, the more the sound moves to the high. On those kind of sounds which have that crazy difference, I would not scan through the whole wavetable. So maybe we go here and we just move this like a little bit. So like this. And we could... yeah, we could move it maybe over 4 bars. So just like a slight movement into it. And then we will bring another sound, and this time we will take spectral. It's a bit more, I would say, like robotic, weirder sounds. So something like that. So with that, there's like 2 good options you have. So the first thing is either like moving really slow, like something like that, or even without this, so like this. Or some of those sounds are also really cool if you put the chaos on it. So that you get like some random high stuff in it. And then we will put in the next step like a filter on it. So, and for the filter, we want to have something similar. We want to let it move more slowly. So we want to have it kind of like developing over time. We could put this like maybe a similar fashion, and the other one maybe. And then we can also add some movement in the filter. So, for example, we could let it like wiggle a little bit. And we could use another LFO to add some vibrato here in the sound, so to change like pitch slightly. Maybe not on that one. So that's basically how we can go up to creation. And what we can do now is like we can try like just like different wavetables, which ones are cool and which ones not. Yeah, this one has something psychedelic to it. This one, there's something I don't like so much. It's that constant sine tone here. It's like wee, wee. Yeah, I think that will go somewhere. Maybe we'll put that alien crawl more to the sides. Okay, I guess we have now a foundation for this, but there's one thing which makes, in my opinion, pads more interesting, is if you build chords in them. Basically, we have 4 sources of sounds, so we could add 4 tones to our sound, depending on if the noise sound is tall, or there's actually a trick. You can also resample stuff and then put it in a noise oscillator if you want to build more tones, like a major 9th chord or whatever, if you want to go for that. But for now, we could say this is like our, because we can put like a semitone here. So that's our main root thing. And then we could, for example, try this. And another option we have is to go like +1. It's not like a chord then, but it gives a dissonant feeling, but as we're spreading it through the octaves, it can give a good, nice result. Yeah, I think that's the best here. Now we come to the third thing, which is really important for pads, and we want to have it fat and wide and taking a lot of room. So there are different options. We can use like hyper, we can use the chorus, we can use delay and reverb basically to make it like more fat and wide. And we can also use the unisons and pump them up. So we will first try here with hyper. Not bad. I like the chorus a little bit more, it sounds cleaner. Then we can add a delay, for example, like a dotted quarter note delay. And we can add a reverb. We can have it like a larger size and a lot of mix here. I think like that's good. The sound is a bit silent, so let's push this a bit and also flatten it a bit. Okay, cool. And also I want to shave a little bit off the low end because we're taking a lot of space and I don't want to muddy up the track too much. So let's use this low shelf here, maybe 200. Also we're missing here a bit in the area 1K. I already hear that alien thing out of it. Maybe we can get that a bit more. So for example, with downsampling is one option. Yeah, I think it makes more of that. And then we could also try with a Foreman filter. I think that's cool. That's cool. That adds to the sound. And yeah, we have quite processed right now, but let's try more. Yeah, I could imagine rising this up. So what we also can try is to gate the sound, so that we build this little gate here, 16th for example, and we will map this here to LFO6 to global amplitude. We could make this move a little bit, like maybe what do we have? With LFO1 maybe modulate LFO1. We could also assign like a different one, and maybe here we go with LFO2. And then as you see, it doesn't have a lot of highs. If you want to have them in, you could EQ this a little. And also bring the noise in, maybe it could be cool. Yeah, I think it has something to it. I like it so far. We could play maybe with the detune here. Here, what is cool, you can do some stuff with unison stuff. So we could, for example, say like on unison from here, oscillator B, we put something in. And it should be actually reflected in that here. So So as you can see, there are many options how we can add more interest. Of course, we could have a flanger also, or we could do some weird things with the LFO. But in general, the important thing about pads and atmosphere is number one, long attack hold and then release, so we have like a smooth sound. The second thing is adding texture in any way so that the sound doesn't stay too static. Of course, that's kind of like not like 100% rule. You will find pads and atmosphere which don't use that, but I think it makes it more interesting, because then you make the sound already interesting by moving it through that wavetable, not only through the modulations. And the third thing is make it wide and fat and have a lot of like space used in the mix, so like reverb and delay and hyper, chorus, all those elements which wash out your sound, make it like even more soft and kind of like disappear in the ether. So that's, I think, the really important thing. And I will upload this patch to my supporters on YouTube for the middle tier, the hamsters. And if you don't know about my membership program, I also will link to a video up here where you can check out what are some of the benefits. It's really cool. And if you have any topics or suggestions for future videos, then let me know in the comments or write me an Instagram. So you can find me on Instagram, Psiger Records, and you can write me there what your topics you are interested in, because this topic, for example, 2 guys suggested and I made a video about it, so maybe the next video is your video.